My name is Gary Moses. I'm a product ambassador with Counter Assault Bear Spray. Before I started working with Counter Assault, I worked for the National Park Service in both Glacier and Yellowstone for nearly 30 years. And that's what's really helped me learn how important it is to have bear spray, whether you're an outdoor recreationist or whether you're a hunter or both. You know, it's become fairly evident. The studies are out there that show bear spray is the most effective thing we can have to deter aggressive encounters. You know, obviously as hikers, we tell people try to make noise to let the bear know that you're coming. But when I'm out elk hunting, I'm certainly not going to make noise. So we're at a little bit greater risk. And that's why bear spray is so valuable. Not that it just prevents injuries, but it also has a learning effect with bears. Bears are matriarchal learners, meaning the mother teaches the cubs almost everything, because the males are only around during spring breeding and the males don't have anything to do with raising the cubs. So you think about some of the unfortunate events that have gone on recently where a hunter has shot a grizzly sow with the intention of defending themselves, but the cubs are left to fend for their own after that. Well, not only did that female not learn anything, but she doesn't pass anything on to that next generation when she's shot and killed. If she was peppered with bear spray, she would learn that negative experience with the two-legged bear, human beings, and teach those cubs, hey kids, let's stay further away from people in the future. So now not only is she learning, but so are the next generation learning to stay further away from humans, reducing the number of human-bear encounter events where injuries have occurred. Conversely, 365 documented firearms bear events, there were still 17 human fatalities, 113 human injuries, 25 dead bears, and quite a few injured bears. So that shows the effectiveness. The firearms numbers, another study out there, show that it's about 50-50. Because you think about it, a lot of times you shoot a bear, it may be a lethal round. The bear just doesn't know it's dead yet. They have the adrenaline going within them that allow them to still go a significant distance, potentially causing harm to the shooter before they go off and die. The bear spray interrupts their olfactory senses, their nose. They live through their nose. You look at the studies that have been done, the biggest nerve in a bear's head is the olfactory nerve coming off of its nose. Whereas in a human being, the biggest nerve is our eyes, showing how visually dependent we are. Well, that bear spray totally overwhelms that olfactory and visual sense that the bear has and changes acts of aggression into acts of retreat. So that's why bear spray is so effective, combined with that long-term learning that it provides, teaching them stay away from people and allowing them to teach that next generation to stay away from people. One of the important things with bear spray is you got to have it immediately available. If the spray is somewhere on your pack that you can't get to it, or it's stuck in your pack, it doesn't do you any good. You have to have your bear spray immediately available. I carry mine in the outside of my pack, as you see here. This is how I'm normally set up when I'm elk hunting or deer hunting. I even carry it this way when I'm bird hunting in certain places in Montana where we know we have grizzlies. So that's the key. Make sure the bear spray is accessible and immediately available. So let's talk about how we actually deploy bear spray. It's really a pretty simple process, and I'm going to do it relatively slowly here to show you how I would do it. First thing you do is grab the safety tab, pull that off, and don't grab the can like this. Instead, put your finger directly into the top of the can, pull the can out, and now grab it with two hands, because there's a little kickback that comes with it. Put your thumb immediately to the front, pull straight back, and now you're ready to spray. All you have to do is push down on the button. Now when you spray, what you want to spray is in a 1 to 2 second pattern, a Z pattern, where you spray like this, at the bear and down. If you spray right at the bear, the spray is coming out in a straight line, it could actually run under it. So you're spraying in that Z pattern, spraying at the bear and down to the ground, creating a wall that the bear essentially runs into. So now we'll do that again, but we'll do it in real time. Some of the common mistakes with bear spray is that people spray far too early. You know, the bear spray is going to go about 30 feet at a maximum range. So you don't want to spray when that bear is 100 yards away. It's not going to do you any good. Bear has to be within that 30 feet or closer range to actually hit it. Now, it doesn't hurt to spray when it's getting close to 30 feet and you're laying down that defensive wall. And what you don't want to do is just spray the whole can the first time, because then not only do you not have the chance to hit the bear if it's moved, but you also don't have any left for the hike out in case you were to encounter another bear. So one of the common questions and/or problems that people perceive is that bear spray can't be used in the wind. But you know, the practicality is that it comes out with such force that it overcomes most wind events. So the spray itself is actually going to spray into the wind a significant distance. Some of it might spray back on the user, but you think about that. It's much better to have that discomfort from having the bear spray come back on you than suffering the injuries that take a lot longer to heal from when you're actually attacked by the bear. You know, so I guess kind of in closing, what I want to throw out there is that carrying bear spray while you're hunting, hiking, or recreating in the outdoors is a great idea, not only to protect yourself, but to protect bears and future generations of wildlife, so we can all enjoy it and we can enjoy it safely.